So you know there are two breaks on the clarinet. The first is between the Shalimar register and the clarion register. The second is between the clarion register and the altissimo register. So for the first break, we fingered a note, added the back register key that sent it up a 12th, and so on, which is what everybody commonly knows. For the second register key, we finger the note in the clarion register and then engage the second register key, which is the index finger of the left hand. Lifting that finger will break the airstream into a 6th as opposed to a 12th, so a division of the closed tube 12th. So I'm going to start on E in the clarion register, 4th space, and I'm going to slur up the 6th by removing my left index finger. On the very highest notes, I did have to push my teeth and bottom lip into the reed a little bit so that I could produce just the tip of the reed vibrating to get the correct pitch. Now, there's another technique that helps in making those slurs, and that is to half hole with the first finger as opposed to just lifting it off when you're slurring those, trying to get those smooth slurs to speak. Then we borrow from oboe and bassoon a little bit. You have to be careful, however, if that top note is going to be sustained, because that note will be a little muffled if you keep the half hole in place as opposed to taking the finger off. Also, you notice that I did not add the vent key, this D sharp key, to those top notes. But I'll do that because that key is needed for fixing the intonation starting with the high D. That vent key is not used on high C sharp because it does make the pitch too high. First I'm going to do it with, I'll play for you again, half holing and then removing my fingers so you can hear the timbre change. If I half hole enough, then removing my finger won't be necessary, but if I just half hole a little bit, it probably would be. Now I'm going to play adding the vent key so you can hear the pitch change. I'll start with C sharp again. I won't add the key, and then I will so you can really hear the big difference between the two notes. So you can hear it helps the pitch as well as the timbre of the note. You please notice that I played the high D sharp with my index finger and sliver key of my right hand. I did not play it middle finger, which some people think is okay to do, but it really isn't because it's just way too flat. Here, listen to the difference. It's not even good for a trill. If you have to trill from D sharp to E's, and there are those trills in some high school band music, maybe some Sousa marches. Use the A key. It's a really nice little trill, as opposed to this. You hear that it's a much better note to play the fork fingering as opposed to the second fingering.